In this video, I'm going to discuss how you can make additional money based on the restaurants and stores that we all visit and or pass by while we're making hot bag deliveries. However, this is not only for delivery drivers, it's for anyone and everyone using a mobile phone. Shout out to all the new subscribers and everyone commenting. I enjoy speaking with you, sharing insight, and appreciate your value in the conversations. Now let's talk about why you should consider using this app. If you're using Google Maps or sign into any of the Google services, there's a high probability that you're sharing your data. With that being said, you earn $0 with the information that's linked to you. Even though the money that is rewarded doesn't amount to a vacation in a villa house facing the ocean, it does add up over time, requires minimal effort, and there's no cost to you at all. So far, I've made over $230 over the course of my time in participating in the Google Opinion Rewards. It's pretty simple and easy to use. I have made in-app purchases such as removing ads from apps that have ads within it. I've made new app purchases, brand new apps that I wanted to test out, premium versions. I've bought digital movies such as John Wick, I think was the first one and second one I was able to purchase. And then also I most recently purchased the 48 Laws of Power, an audiobook from the Play Store as well. These are just a few things that I want to mention that I was able to use my rewards towards. I should mention that if you're using an iPhone or iPad, you'll receive your rewards to your PayPal account instead of a Google Play Store credit. For the fact that you can't use Play Store apps on your iPhone or iPad, you'll receive a credit to your PayPal account. So how does this work? In order to get started, you need to make sure that you download the app. Go ahead and open up your Google Play Store or your App Store and then search for Google Opinion Rewards. Once you find the app, go ahead and install it. I'll also provide 2 links in the description below if you're not able to search for it. Now go ahead and open up the app and sign in with your Google account if you're not already signed in. Whenever you receive a Google Opinion Rewards notification, make sure to go ahead and tap it. The application will then open up. You should respond to the questions to the best of your ability and or your recollection. I'm going to walk you through 2 surveys that I was recently asked to fill in. You'll be able to see my payouts at the end of each example. In the first survey, they asked, which of the following places have you visited recently? So I do know that I actually went to Kohl's. I selected Kohl's. The second question is, when was the last time you visited Kohl's? So I selected a month ago. I definitely remember the time I had to pick up a sweater for my daughter for the ugly sweater day at school. I made a payment during my visit, and the payment was made with a credit card. Unfortunately, I don't have the receipt, so I selected this option. I was then rewarded 49 cents. However, if I had the receipt to scan, I know I could have earned more. So with the second survey, you'll see that they're asking the same question. Sometimes you might get a one-off survey about age, people who live in your house, or how many, the age ranges or something like that. You might get questions about YouTube, but for the most part, you're going to see a consistency with the location questions. So the question is, which of the following places have you visited recently? So I'm not too clear on this. I think it may be Party City, but I don't want to really just guess because this could be like one of those testing questions, like just to see if I'm legit. So I'm going to go ahead and select none of the above. Perhaps I was near the location, but I definitely don't recall it. In some cases, I actually do recall being at a location. So let's say I go to a supermarket and there's a Michael's nearby. I don't normally go into Michael's, but it might show Michael's, and then all the other options don't really make sense. So I might select Michael's because I know for sure I was nearby. And then I think the second question is like regarding the payment. So I would then say, I think one of the options is I didn't step foot inside, or I didn't actually visit the store. I was just passing by. So I would then select that as an option. You could see that I was rewarded 10 cents, even though I responded with none of the above. That's it. That's how you can make some extra money doing Google Opinion Rewards. There's definitely not too much time required to fill out these surveys, unlike some of the online survey services that you might run into. feels like it's more of a job. This is not a job. This is like a quick 1, 2, 3. They have it down pack and it makes sense to them what we're doing. It makes sense for us to go ahead. Hey, you're using your data, GPS. Why not go ahead and make some income and then apply to the small things that you have, small purchases that you might want to make that doesn't necessarily hit your actual account. And this allows you to save some money here and there. If you like this video, go ahead and like it. And again, if you're not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Peace.